Have you ever feel na whenever you achieve something, you don't deserve it? Ang tawag nila doon, imposter syndrome. Yung feeling na you're not competent enough, kahit na marami ka nang na-achieve, kahit na may proof naman na you're skillful enough. Na parang the more we achieve, the more we doubt ourselves. Alam niyo, madalas ko yan nafe-feel kasi ilang beses ko na rin nasabi sa inyo na perfectionist ako and I'm still working on it. Kasi kahit ilang beses ko sabihin sa sarili ko na I can't be perfect, progress, not perfection, may mga times pa rin talaga na nagkakaroon ako ng imposter syndrome or yun nga, yung pagiging perfectionist ko. Parang ever since bata ako, overly achiever ako and perfectionist ako sa mga bagay na gusto ko talaga. For example, I love performing arts. Marunong ako umarte, marunong ako sumayaw, marunong ako kumanta. Self-aware naman ako na I have those skills, pero may self-doubt pa rin ako na, alam mo yun, iba pa rin yung God-given talent na I'm not hindi enough yung skills ko sa mga yon, na hindi ako ganun kagaling. Ayan yung madalas sasabi natin na pag nagda-doubt na tayo sa sarili natin and we want to do something, kahit na nagawa na natin yung dati and then gagawin ulit natin siya pero magle-level up tayo, nagkakaroon tayo ng self-doubt and sasabihin natin sa sarili natin na hindi ko to kaya. I'm not good enough, I'm not knowledgeable enough, I'm not skillful enough to do these things. And kahit sabihin pa ng mga tao sa paligid natin na, no, okay, kaya mo yan, magaling ka, na, alam yun, even though there are proof na you can do it, nagda-doubt ka pa rin sa sarili mo. And kaya ako nasasabi na related siya sa pagiging perfectionist. Kasi good is not enough. Good is less than perfection. And if it's not perfect, then it's a failure. So, yun yung nararamdaman natin. Kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng imposter syndrome. Pag na-achieve natin yung isang bagay, pero hindi natin nare-reach yung top, and hindi tayong the best of the best, we're still a failure. And we still have that self-doubt na hindi naman tayo ganun kagaling. Sobrang hard worker ko sa mga bagay na gusto ko, sa mga passionate ako, pero kahit na may progress, kahit na may na-achieve ako, hindi ko siya naiisip na yes, achieve ko yun. Na yes, I deserve it. Sometimes naiisip ko na maybe I'm just lucky, maybe timing, or sometimes maki-question mo na paano ka na-recognize? Paano nasabi ng tao na na-achieve mo yung bagay na yun? And worst, merong self-doubt or merong negative thoughts na maybe one of these days, these people who believe in me, they will realize na I'm not good enough pala. Na hindi naman ako talaga magaling dun sa field na yun. At the back of our heads, alam natin na kaya ko yan. Na na-experience ko na yan, may alam ako dyan, ganyan. Pero mas malakas yung negative noises sa utak natin na hindi natin kaya. And dati naisip ko nun, since diba, I love acting. And my dream before was to be one of the best leading lady in the Philippines. One of the best actresses in the Philippines. Or the best of the best. Which is, I know, it's really hard to achieve. Kasi there will always be someone better than you, and there will always be someone less good than you. And ganun din sa kanila. So, yung effect nitong imposter syndrome or yung cycle of thinking na, okay, I want perfection, I want to be on top, but I'm not good enough, I'm not skillful enough, even though meron tayong magandang bagay na na-achieve, hindi natin siya na-accept as achievement. Ang nagiging result nun, madalas burnout, overworked, or sometimes nililiitan natin yung sarili natin, or binababa natin yung sarili natin. Alam nyo, ang dali niyang i-explain. Ang dali niyang i-explain ngayon. Pero pag nandun ka sa moment na yun, if na-experience mo yung imposter syndrome, madalas ang hirap makaalis sa ganong thinking. Ang unang nagiging basher natin, ang unang nagiging hater natin is yung sarili natin. Kahit na nagkakaroon ako ng imposter syndrome, lagi ko sinasabi sa sarili ko na ang kalabang ko lang ay sarili ko din. Na walang nagsasabi sa akin na I'm this small, na I can't achieve something but myself. So, what am I doing para makaalis sa ganong mindset? Pinipili ko lang mag-show up na even though I don't believe in myself at this moment, I still do things that I need to do. Lagi nga nila sinasabi na motivation is a feeling. Motivation is an emotion. And you're not always motivated to do things that you want to do. And you're not always inspired and motivated to achieve the things or to achieve your goals. But discipline and perseverance and showing up, yun yung mga katulong sa atin. Alam ko na sabi ko na ito sa last episode ko na ang powerful ng self-awareness. It's easy to say na kailangan may self-awareness tayo, ganyan-ganyan. But I know it's hard to achieve. Kasi it will take time bago ka fully magkaroon ng self-awareness na ito yung weaknesses ko and ito yung strength ko. But it's okay. Take time, have time to understand yourself, to listen to yourself, to fully understand what your strength and weaknesses are. Kapag lagi mong ginagawa yon, mas magiging madali na for you to recognize kailangan kong mag-move forward and kailangan kong galingan, kailangan kong mag-effort pa kasi mahina ako dito and kailangan kong i-maximize itong bagay na to, itong strength na to kasi alam kong magaling talaga ako dito. If magkakaroon na tayo ng ganong self-awareness, ma-recognize din natin if napupunta na tayo sa moment na nagkakaroon tayo ng imposter syndrome. When we starting to doubt ourselves, magkakaroon tayo ng strength to face it, to deal with it, and katulad nga na sinabi ko kanina, to show up, to just show up, even though you don't have the motivation right now. And I think one of the effective ways then para maalis sa ganung mindset is to change your thinking na when you achieve something, maybe it's just luck, maybe it's just timing. Have the mindset na when you achieve something, you worked hard for it. You worked hard for it, that's why you deserve it. You deserve it to be here. You deserve it, the things you're receiving now because you worked hard for it. And yung mindset na yun, yung magpapatanggal sa atin somehow ng self-doubt. Kasi hindi ko masasabi na pag may ganun ka na, pag may self-awareness ka na, kapag na-change mo na yung mindset mo, na you deserve things you work hard for, mawawalan ka ng self-doubt. Life doesn't work like that. For sure, may moments pa rin na babalik yung self-doubt mo. But that self-awareness and that changing of mindset will help you na mag-bounce back. Next, I think helpful din na gumawa tayo ng list ng achievements natin. Alam mo yun, it's okay to look back. I don't know kung paano mo gusto. Some people do journaling. Some people do video or photos, like a folder na nandun yung mga nagawa nila before. And next, I think every time we achieve something, instead of we feel the guilt of celebrating ourselves, kasi minsan, kahit sa maliit na bagay lang, alam mo yun, kuwari, the whole month nagtatrabaho tayo, tapos makaka-receive tayo ng payout, di ba? And some people celebrate with small things like kakain sa labas. Kasi pinaghirapan nila yung pera na yun. So, okay lang na kumain ng masarap ngayon or bumili ng nice things for themselves. Kasi nagtrabaho sila, napagod sila the whole month. Lastly, yung katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, yung pagiging perfectionist na instead of nakikita natin yung progress natin, yung pag-level up natin sa mga bagay-bagay, we aim for perfection. I think instead of to always work for perfection, to always reach for perfection, siguro isipin natin lagi na progress, not perfection. So, now, kung nandun ka sa moment of self-doubt and imposter syndrome, magiging tip ko lang sa inyo for today. Siguro before kayo matulog, or kung gusto nyo pagkagising nyo kinabukasan, write at least 3 things na you achieve today. And really own those achievements. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this episode. And kung nagustuhan nyo tong episode na to, please rate this podcast on Spotify and leave a comment para alam ko yung reaction nyo or yung thoughts nyo sa episode na to. Follow me on my social media accounts at Rosal Basilio. I'll see you next time. Bye!